Alright folks, I don't know how this is going to come out. Here's my GoPro camera on my head of all things, so you're probably just getting the top of my roof. But anyway, we'll see how this sounds and looks. I just wanted to give you a driver's point of view. Now, this is a driver's point of view of maybe a 6'2" individual. Because this is mounted on the top of my forehead. So if you're a 6'2", I guess this is how your driving position would be in this thing. The seat is in its lowest position. The seat is very comfortable. I do have my daughter in the back seat. Say hello, young lady. Hello. So I'm not going to break any speed records or anything like that. But I have the window just a crack. I don't want to be freezing anybody. But the car is beautiful. So we're just doing a little country cruise. And I have a big truck about to pass me here. And so we'll just let him go a little bit. But I'll talk a little bit. Gorgeous car so far. Really like it. Beautiful. I'm enjoying it a great deal. It's not going to break any 0 to 60 records, but the handling is fantastic. It's a lot of fun to drive, and I'm just really enjoying it. Great on these country roads, and I'll show you what I mean. First gear goes by pretty quick, and you're in second really quickly, and I'm just, like I said, I have the traction control still on, so it's, like I said, safety first. Got my daughter in the back, so beautiful road out here today. The only issue I've had so far with the vehicle is the navigation. So far the Blue and Me is not on the GPS unit, the TomTom GPS unit that I received from the studio. But other than that, everything else has been great. The fit and finish of the vehicle is fantastic. I'm very impressed with everything. Everything's great. The delivery service, the preparation of the vehicle, the customer service, all that's just been outstanding. Like I said, matter of fact, they gave me the GPS unit a little sooner than they should have. They just popped open a drawer and they said it should have been mailed to me, but they said, hey, you can have this one. You know, so maybe they should have just waited and had the one that should have came with this vehicle mailed to me. But so I'll most likely have to get this one exchanged for the proper one that's supposed to go with this vehicle. But anyway, other than that, great. I'm having a blast. I find myself constantly getting in this vehicle and being impressed with how fast it is, and then realizing that I'm not even in the sport mode. So it's fantastic. Very torquey. I'm in third gear right now, and it's fantastic. Like I said, I'm not going to break the speed limit because my daughter's in the back. But it's just great. I'm just really fantastic. The exhaust note's great. The engine braking's pretty good for such a small engine. Just really fantastic. What a neat little neighborhood we have out here. The turning radius is pretty good. Everybody likes to complain about it. I really don't think it's that bad. The seating position is not the best, but it's not the worst I've seen. I'm really enjoying it. It's a real head turner, and people tend to look at it, and it gives you a... Everybody wants to see what this car looks like. Everybody turns around and looks at it. Cars come next to you, whether it's an Evo or a Mustang or whatever, and they realize that this thing... I'm going to roll up the window. And they realize that this vehicle's in its own class. So it's not like, you get an Evo coming up next to you. It's not like they really want to race you because they know they're faster than you. But they give you a thumbs up because they know that this thing is kind of like its own little deal, you know? It's kind of cool. I had I think it was a Chevy come up next to me, one of the new 2012s. Must have 600 horsepower. And he had 4 passengers, and they were all looking at me, and, you know, gawking and smiling. I was on the freeway. I dropped it into third, and came up next to them, and they all gave me the thumbs up. I mean, it's a fun little car, you know, and everybody can respect that, and that's pretty cool. But really cool. Once I get the car broken in, I will hit the speed a little bit more for y'all, get the windows rolled down. I just got the 3M tint on these things. Got the expensive tint done, 40% all the way around. My daughter fits in the back fine. She has plenty of room, and my wife fits up front very nicely. It's a very comfortable ride. My wife just had surgery, and she's comfortable in this thing driving. So you can, with the gauge up here, you can set it for sport mode, so it actually has a shift light that tells you to shift for performance and or econ. And I'm averaging about 25 miles per gallon. 25 miles, well, 24.4 miles per gallon. And that's me goofing off constantly in a brand new car. Granted, no open throttle quite yet, because like I said, I'm still breaking her in, but I'm constantly on it, breaking it in. So a lot of fun. Fun little car, just a blast to drive. Gosh, what a blast. Just hugs those corners just so nicely. Not breaking any speed limits, really. I'm gonna slow down here. But what a great time. Beautiful vehicle. Very happy with it. And we're gonna cut. For those of you that aren't interested in seeing just how the vehicle looks from the outside, and maybe hearing me talk about it a little bit, now's the time to leave the leave this video. And like I said, I'm no car expert. Oh, the Beats for Dre audio. There's no reason for me to play it, because that's just going to mess up my advertisements. So, and that's what pays for my time on these things. And unfortunately, that money makes the world go around. But the Beats for Dre audio, it sounds pretty good. A little bassy for my likings, but I haven't really messed with it too much. But it's a very powerful and well put together system. So I'm pretty impressed. So I'm digging it, and it's pretty cool. So looks like we've got some hunters checking out the local wildlife and all that good stuff. So neato. Love my neighborhood. Information center, all this stuff's pretty easy to read. I'm just digging the inside of this thing. Plenty of comfort, very comfortable on the highway, and not as much body roll as everybody really complains about. I'm digging it. I mean, it's very stiff and very comfortable. You know, isn't that nice, sweetie? How do you like it? It's comfortable, huh? Isn't that nice? Look at that. We're gonna hit this little. Look at that. It's nice, huh? The brakes are incredible. The brakes were even. Look at that. We'll take this little turn like that. You want me to slow down? I'll slow down. Alright, well, I'm gonna cut to the other part. We're gonna go get some food, have a little picnic, and while we're doing that, you're gonna watch me eat a little hamburger and talk about the car as a whole. That's about it. Later.